Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hello, grade 8 students. I made this video kasi laging walang pasok. Allow me to share my screen. Okay, so ito po yung articulated task nyo po sa TLE. Okay, so this is your articulated task first quarter. We have the theme, transformative rhetorians giving and informing safety procedure. This is articulated sa mga subject na to, English, TLE, food processing, PE, and okay, dumako na tayo doon sa transfer goal. This is cascaded sa performance standard melt base, the most essential learning competencies. Performance standard also. So students will be able to independently show their understanding in food safety and sanitation, to create and deliver an informative speech regarding food safety and proper handling of food products. Okay, this is your goal. Compose and deliver informative speech rather. Okay, your goal is to compose and deliver informative speech about the basic rules and principles in food safety and sanitation, including the proper handling of food products. This is your role. You are the food and safety and sanitation trainer for the food processing company, responsible for providing essential knowledge to ensure the highest standards of food safety and sanitation within the facility. This is the audience. All employees and staff working in different departments of the food processing company, from production to packaging and distribution. So this is the situation. Philbest Scanning Corporation, as a reputable food processing company maintaining the utmost food safety and sanitation, is crucial to protect consumers and uphold the company's reputation. In light of this, you have been appointed to deliver an informative speech to reinforce the importance of food safety and sanitation practices among all employees. So kasama na dito yung pagsusuot ng mga goggle, ano tawag yan? Ah, ng mask, tawag dito. Yung suit ba yun? Basta nakalimutan ko na i-search nyo na lang sa internet. Okay? Pwede kayong mag-search sa internet, kumuha ng idea galing sa internet. But make sure i-rephrase nyo lang po. Okay, so what is the product? Informative speech. So this is the criteria. So make sure your informative speech contains three paragraphs. We have the introduction, body, and conclusion. So sa introduction, includes greeting, gets attention, includes a credibility statement, previous main points. So you just uh, introduce the main point of your informative essay. Then for the body, language is clear and easy to understand. Information is well organized. Speaker's expertise is obvious and includes three main points. Then for the conclusion, includes includes closure statement, reinforce audience understanding of main idea, doesn't add new points, thank audience. So yung gagawin niyo pong informative speech ay speech. Okay, kinakausap niyo po yung audience niyo po. Okay? Sino ba yung audience niyo dito? Yung mga workers po sa food processing company. Make sure your main idea is supported by supporting uh, ideas. Kasama na yan doon sa body, yung mga supporting details. Next is supporting materials. Information is supported with a strong amount of example, statistics, or testimony. Sources are correctly cited throughout speech. So, pwede po kayo mag-search. Pwede kayo manood ng video, mag-search sa internet, sa Google. Pwede po kayong gumamit ng mga informations. Make sure lang po na mayroong citation. For example, according to DTI, ganyan, something like that. Basta mayroong citation ng sources kung saan nyo kinuha. Yan lang po. So, kailan po ang submission nito? Before September 23. So, ang sa akin lang is magpasa lang po kayo ng speech. Okay? Speech lang po yung ipapasa nyo sa akin. Then, si Ma'am Jam na po bahala kung kailan po kayong uh, mag, mag-deliberate ng speech. Ang aking titingnan is yung content po na ang gagamitin yung speech. Yung kinompose nyo na speech, informative speech. And then, other reminders po. Let me share my screen again. Other reminders po doon sa ipinapagawa ko. At i-upload ko po sa inyo, i-post ko po doon sa ating Google Classroom para doon nyo na lang po i-send yung soft copy ng informative speech. Kailan ang submission? September 22. And then, reminders po. Doon po sa mga hindi nakapag-demonstrate ng mga tools at or instrument na ginagamit sa food processing, ito po yung alternative activity. Okay, so ito po yung gagawin nyo. Sino po yung mga wala pa? Tingnan nyo po dito sa screen. Okay, ito po yung gagawin. Okay, so research art activity, learning about traditional and modern ways to preserve food. Date of submission, September 12. Actually, September 12 pa ang submission nito. Pero dahil nga wala pa nagpasa sa akin, September 22. Okay? Objective. Students will learn and compare one old traditional and one new modern way to keep food from spoiling. They will study how each method works, what tools are needed, and the pros and cons of each method. These are the instructions. Research task. Pick one traditional method like drying or salting, and one modern method like freezing or canning. Find out what tools or equipment are used, the steps to preserve food using each method, and what kinds of foods are preserved with each method, and the good or bad things about each method, and how it affects the food. Kindly kindly include references or sources. Do not use ChatGPT. Next, make a comparison. Make a simple chart that compares the two methods. Write a short report, 1 to 2 pages, explaining how each method started, why it is important, and how it is used today. Reflection. Write a short paragraph about these methods are important for keeping food safe and available. How important for keeping food safe and available. Sorry. So, anong gagawin nyo? research activity about learning about traditional and modern ways to preserve food. Ito po yung criteria, research, comparison, and reflection. 30 points po. How you will understand each method, comparison, how clearly you explain the differences, and reflection, how well you explain why preserving food is important. Question. Sir, paano kung ayaw ko niyan? Pwede po bang iba ang gawin? Okay, may another option. Option 2, pwede po kayo mag-record ng video wherein you demonstrate how to use the tools or instrument in food processing. Mag-demonstrate po kayo, mag-video kayo, mag-record kayo ng video. For example, yung tong. Sabihin nyo kung ano ang tong at paano at saan ito ginagamit. Or measuring cups, measuring spoon, ano ang gamit nito, paano gamitin. Ganun lang. So, five tools lang po yung kailangan doon sa video. Yun po yung option number 2. So, kung hindi nyo to gagawing research na to, make sure yung video ng demonstration na yon, video about how to use those tools, ay dito pa rin isasubmit sa activity na to. Okay? View instructions, then submit nyo dito. Next is your practical exam. Since walang nagdala po ng milkfish at mga materials na last September 18, dahil responsible group lang po yung may dala, kaso nga lang ang dala ng responsible mali. Hindi dapat milkfish yung gagamitin kasi magdidebone tayo. Pero ang dinala nila is galunggong. So, yung responsible, hindi na sila gagawa noon ng video. Exempted na sila sa deboning fish. Pero gagawa pa rin sila ng um, ano, ah, gagawa sila ng or kailangan nilang mag-fill out sa production cost product report at production report. So, mag-upload lang po kayo, mag-download lang po kayo ng templates ng production cost, product report, and production report. Nandiyan lang po yun sa ating sa Google Classroom. Okay, tingnan niyo lang po yung mga PPT dyan, may naka-attach po dyan. So, anong gagawin dito sa practical exam? This is individual. Make sure na walang pupunta sa bahay-bahay ng mga kaklase nyo kasi bawal po iyon. Okay, papagalitan po tayo. Bawal pong pumunta sa bahay ng kaklase nyo kasi nga individual naman ito. So, responsible is accepted in the boning fish. They did the task last September 18. So, this task is for the remaining group who failed to bring the needed ingredients, tools, or materials in milkfish deboning practical exam. So, hindi na siya magiging group, magiging individual na siya, individual task. So you can do the practical exam at home provided that you will record a video doing the task, deboning the milkfish. So I need a recorded video of 2 minutes to 3 minutes time lapse and procedures of the final output. After that, you need to fill out the production cost product report and production report. All grade 8 students. See the attached document. Date of submission, September 22. Paalala, wala magpupunta sa bahay ng inyong mga kaklase para gawin ang nasabing practical exam. Ito ay mahigpit kung pinagbabawal. Please be guided accordingly. So, tatlo po yung kailangan yung ipasa sa akin sa September 22. Okay? So, ito po yun, yung template I-download nyo lang po yan. Production cost product. Encode nyo lang po ang mga kailangang ilagay dyan. Okay? Then, production report. Kailangan nyo din ilagay. I-fill out to. Okay. Then, doon sa responsible group, huwag nyo itong kalimutan. Ipasa nyo ito dito sa ating assignment, sa task. Okay? First quarter, research activity. Minipeta ito. Other option, mag-video ng dine-demonstrate kung paano gamitin ang mga fish food processing tools. Then, sa practical exam, mag-video kung saan naglilinis kayo ng isda at mag-fill out, mag-download ng ng template nito, production cost product report and production report. Fill out the necessary information needed and then upload dito sa task na to. As well as the video. Sir, paano kung walang makitang milkfish? So, ang gagawin nyo na lang is, bili na lang kayo ng, option number 2 yon. Bili na lang po kayo ng ibang isda. Then, i-record nyo lang po kung paano nyo siya nilinis. Okay? Yun lang. Yun na lang siguro yung option na pwede kong uh, yung gawin if ever na wala kayong milkfish. Okay? Hope you understand the instructions. Same with the articulated task, dito na lang din isa-send. Okay? Magagawa ako dito ng task dito, mag-a-assign ako ng task dito, doon yun na lang po i-upload. Okay, buena suerte.